Hello from Toronto, from my home. I'm back home and boy does it feel good. Sorry about the noise, there's construction going on upstairs. As much as it feels good to be home, Scotland was the most spectacular trip ever. And if you haven't watched the travel vlog, I will link them up here. Part 1 and part 2 are already up. St. Andrews, Edinburgh. Go and watch them. I literally, when I watch them, they bring like a huge smile to my face. It was just so much fun. But I'm starting off this vlog by showing you what I got in Scotland. I didn't get a whole lot, but I did get a couple little items that I think are super cute. So let me grab them and then I can show you. I'm situated. I think I have everything, and if you're wondering what the heck I'm wearing, it is 2 pieces. Well, the third one is over there. So 3 pieces from Holland Cooper that didn't arrive on time for my trip. It was a beautiful wool, well, I'll show you. It's a little suit set with this top. Dude, I love it. It is so soft and so flattering. As you can see, like, it's just beautiful. Anyways, didn't arrive on time, broke my heart, but I am wearing it nonstop now. Even though it is a little bit warm here in Toronto for it, I don't care. I'm wearing it. Beauty hurts, okay? Or I guess beauty makes you sweat. I don't know. Okay, first thing I'm gonna start off with, something really small that has been impossible to find here in Canada. I'm not sure if Elizabeth Arden is just kind of being like slowly discontinued, but it used to be at all Shoppers and it used to be at almost all Hudson's Bays. Has been impossible to find, and I was really wanting to find the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream Lip Protectant Lip Balm, because one of you ladies recommended it. You guys know I use the 8-Hour Cream. I mean, that's what I grew up with my mom using. And one of you ladies recommended this one, so I got it. And this was a brand new one. I'll show it to you. My opened one is in my handbag, but just looks like this, and it just has like the 8-Hour Cream in a bullet. But I will say, as much as it's super nice that it's compact, I will say I think the cream, like the one that comes in tube, I should go get it for you guys. It's in my nightstand, but that one is definitely more hydrating. You can control a little bit more how much you put on, and for me, that I actually like to use the 8-Hour Cream on like my body, not just my lips. The other one feels a bit more hygienic, because this one I feel it's just really weird like putting it on my lips and then like rubbing it on my hand, because I get eczema on the tops of my hands. But again, if you're just looking for like a hydrating lip balm, this one's great, but I think there's other ones out there as well that do the same trick. I think the great thing about the 8-Hour Cream is that you can use it on more than just your lips, but this one does have SPF in it, which is nice. So let's get into the fun stuff. The first thing that I got is this beautiful cashmere scarf in this gorgeous like blue, green, and black tartan. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I have been wanting something in this kind of pattern and colorway for such a long time, but it is truly impossible to find here in Canada. You'd think that with our winters we'd have better access to things like this, but it just isn't. So anyways, I got this one in St. Andrews, and it's really cool. So this is actually from Loch Carron, which is one of the oldest mills in Scotland, and I actually learned some fun facts. The reason it's the oldest mill is because in 1746, which if you don't know a little bit backstory, Scotland and England were having lots of problems, so Scotland wanted to continue being its own place, and England did not like that. So in 1746 there was something called the Disarming Act, and this act essentially prohibited the use of kilts and tartans. And tartans were something used by different clans. So clans in Scotland were like different groups of families, right? Instead of like having last names, think of it as like tartans. So it was a really good way to distinguish different houses and clans, and they would use tartans. So tartans actually do have a very significant meaning in Scotland. And this Disarming Act essentially prohibited the use of tartans and kilts because they thought that it would be like a sign of rebellion or whatever. So they banned them, and later on, I forget the year, but essentially this act was revoked and mills started producing tweeds and wools and tartans again. And this is one of the first mills that actually came about when this act was revoked, and that's why it's one of the oldest in Scotland, which is super cool. But I did pay a lot more than I should have for it. I think I paid like 120 or something for it, and they were selling them for like 80 in Edinburgh. So by mistake, I should have known better. But anyways, it's beautiful. There's a little bit history tidbit for you. I think that was really cool, and that's why it's one of the oldest. And actually this this particular brand actually has designed for Alexander McQueen, I think Victoria Beckham and Vivienne Westwood, which I think is super, super cool. So there was another one that actually had previously produced cashmere for Burberry, but that particular one didn't have this tartan, this color, and I wanted this one. I thought in the like winter with just like a very simple black coat and my new navy demalie bag, it would look gorgeous. I love it. So simple, a nice little statement scarf, and it's super, super soft. Anyways, next up we have something from Strathberry. I had to visit Strathberry. They are from Edinburgh. I actually got to meet with Jennifer, who I've been talking to for 3 years over email because I have a beautiful relationship with Strathberry. It's a brand that I love. One day I'll work with them. So far it's only PR, but I do love them. I love their stuff. And anyways, so they took me to their showroom, which had all their new collection, current collection. It was beautiful. I'll insert a picture of the showroom here so you get like a little sneak peek of it. I ended up coming home with this bag, which I had been eyeing up for some time, and I don't think it's available anymore, but oh, look at her. Oh, so this is the Nano Tote. I have it in brown. I love it. It is small. It doesn't fit my phone, and a lot of you guys have been asking me that on Instagram, but I don't care. That is how much I love this bag, that I literally don't care if my phone fits in. Also, my phone literally doesn't fit in anything because it's the Pro Max, but this one has the burgundy, which you guys know I love. It's got white and it's got navy, which is a different color for me, but again, I just love it. Oh, this one's still got some train tickets in it, but quite spacious in there for how little it is, and it does have a crossbody strap. You guys know that that is crucial for me. Okay, I don't, maybe one day I'll be a top handle lady when I want to have a car and I live in the suburbs, whatever, it doesn't matter because I'm not walking anywhere, but for now, got a crossbody, top handle. So, so beautiful. I just, all the attention to detail is stunning. So that's the second thing that I got. The last thing that I got is another bag. Don't laugh at me, but this is from the brand Islander, and I stumbled upon this bag in St. Andrews, and I actually wasn't in this color, but I saw it in St. Andrews, and then I said, oh, that could be it. And it was only like 60 pounds. And I was like, how can this be so cheap? Like, it's got the beautiful Harris tweed, you know, it's leather, it's beautifully built, it's got top handle, crossbody. I love the opening mechanism, super spacious in there. Oh, there it is. There's my Elizabeth Arden cream, and what else do I have in here? Caudalie Mist, almost gone. I got my ginger candies and lippy. And another lippy. I think this is my mocha rose, mocha something from Jones Road. If you wanted to know what's in my bag, that was in it. I'm not even using this one right now. Anyways, this is what I got, but I fell in love with this green color. I thought it was so unique, and I truly love this Harris tweed. It actually kind of matches my throw in my bedroom. So yeah, I just, for the price, I loved it, and I did end up going for the bigger size. Poor Jack was so patient with me in the store that day. We must have spent half an hour. Well, I'll say we. I must have spent half an hour in that store with him. Like, literally, like, I was like this. I was like, between the small and the medium, because I couldn't decide. I went for the medium size because I thought it was going to be more practical. I figured this would be a bag that I would definitely use in the winter just because of like the tweed. So I figured in the winter I want to be able to put more things in it. I don't want to have things in my hand because it's cold. My hands would probably be in my pocket. So I went for the medium, and I do not regret it. It's a perfect size. I would say the mini size or the small size was closer to this size. But isn't it beautiful? I'll give you a close-up look. I love these straps. Oh, there's a Harris Tweed logo. And then it does have a zipper back here. And then on the inside, it's got 2 compartments. It's got this one and this one. Again, lots of room in there. There's also a pocket back here. I never use these little pockets that bags come with. I don't know what the heck you can fit in there. But yeah. Isn't it pretty? Okay, vote. Which one do you like? Strathberry or Islander? Vote in the comments. I need to know. My vote is on both because I love them both. But yeah, that is essentially what I got in Scotland. I was really mindful of how much I was spending. I was only there for 2 weeks, and I just really wanted to get things that you know what, I just didn't want to buy. That was what I want to do. and I didn't buy to buy. I bought things that I really, really loved, things that I am gonna get great wear out of, and I think things that are a bit more unique and things that I can't get here. I think when I went there, you know, my mind was, I don't want to get something that I can get here in Canada or in the US. Like, I wanted something that was quite like authentic to Scotland, and obviously, like, I'm sure there was things more authentic, but cashmere was the first thing that came to mind. And this one is such a beautiful cashmere. It truly, truly is super soft. Most cashmere doesn't feel this like pillowy and fluffy. So beautiful. So yeah, I feel really happy with everything that I got. But yeah, anyways, before I put all this away, today's a very exciting day. Today I'm very excited because our friend Josh is coming down, and I think you guys have seen Josh in vlogs, but he lives in Ottawa. He went to school in Ottawa, and we all met in high school. Like, we've been friends since high school, and every so often, whenever he comes down on his way back home to visit his family, he'll stop in Toronto, and then everyone will kind of like congregate at my place, and this is like the meeting spot because Toronto is on the way to his house. So tonight we're gonna go out, catch up, have a good time. We were gonna go to a Jays game, which is like a baseball game, but we set it against it because we weren't sure when he was gonna be back with traffic and stuff. It is like a 5-6 hour drive, sometimes even longer with traffic. And Jack is coming too. I get to see him today. I haven't seen him all week because he's been working, but yeah, so that's the plan for tonight. Very looking forward to having just a fun night out. I have been working all week, literally just doing nothing but working, so I'm looking forward to a nice fun weekend, although I always struggle on weekends, especially going out with my friends, because we tend to go to like more youthful places, and I never know how to dress because right now the attire with people my age is like light wash jeans, like a crop top, like a tank that's not really like full length, so like it's kind of like a tank crop top, white sneakers, and that's it. A lot of girls also wear like little bustiers, which is like, you guys, you know me, that's not my style. So I always struggle to find an outfit that, you know, feels like youthful but also feels like me, and oftentimes I just end up looking like I'm 10 years older compared to everyone else, because that's just my style and I refuse to change it. Maybe what I'll do today is I'll actually spend some time before Jack gets here deciding on an outfit for tonight, so I'm not holding up the group by deciding what to wear, because I think we're just gonna go out to some patios and pubs, and, well, not pubs, but like bars or whatever tonight. So yeah, anyways, I haven't had breakfast and it is like noon, so I think I'm gonna go eat. And let me put this stuff away quickly. I also, sorry to be chatting so much, I'm in a chatty mood today, guys, but tell me if any of you do this, but like, you know, when your bananas start to go bad and you're like, I'm gonna put them in the freezer, like just hold the whole thing, the whole shebang in the freezer, and you tell yourself that you're gonna eventually make banana bread. Well, I have done that countless times, and I refuse to throw out food because I feel really guilty about it. Mom, this is all your fault. But so a couple times Jack has like literally thrown them out because he's like, Sam, like, are you really gonna make banana bread? Like, you have a ton of bananas in your freezer, like this is not working. So anyways, this time around I thought I was gonna be smart with myself, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pull them out of the freezer because, again, I won't throw them out. I refuse to. I feel bad. So I was like, I'm gonna pull them out, defrost them, which means I'm gonna have to make banana bread, okay? Like, I can't avoid it. If they defrost, you can't refreeze them. So I did that. I worked, you know, 6 o'clock comes around, I start making dinner, and 9:30 comes around, and I'm doing my final rounds, you know, cleaning the kitchen, cleaning the counters. I'm like in jammies already. I'm about to turn the light off, and I see the stinking bananas on the counter, defrosted, like they were in like their own little puddle, and I was like, it's 9:30, it's 9:30. So I'm like going through my options. I'm like, I can put them back in the freezer, which I can't do that. I can throw them out, which I'm not gonna do. Or I can make banana bread at 9:30 at night. It's probably later than that. So I made banana bread last night at like 9:30, and the recipe said 20 minutes in the oven, total time 30 minutes. I'm like, perfect, you know what? This is fine, I can do it. 30 minutes, grabbed all my ingredients, I start putting everything together, and I put it in the oven. That thing was in the oven for like, I kid you not, an hour. The banana bread refused to cook, and it was like, put it in the oven for like 325 or 375. I'm like, I'm gonna put it in a 375, get this thing cooked so I can go to bed. Anyways, like, 11 comes around and I'm still like waiting for this banana bread to be out of the oven. Anyways, it's fantastic, and I had a slice last night to like reward myself for making this banana bread. So I'm gonna go have banana bread that I made at 9:30 o'clock at night. So moral of the story, leave the bananas in the fridge, don't take them out, and force yourself to cook banana bread. Just don't do what I did, because my plan worked. I wasn't happy about it. Okay, at least let me show you my banana bread. My kitchen is also a mess. Well, it's not technically a mess. I just have to put stuff away, all the clean dishes away. So, this is my banana bread. I'm gonna cut myself a slice and then show you. I also like cut this aluminum foil way too small, so it was like a snug fit in there last night. But again, too tired for anything. This is my my nighttime banana bread. It actually turned out really, really well. And last minute, I kind of threw in these walnuts. I was like, I didn't have chocolate chips, and I was like, oh, like I like a little bit of crunch in there. And I was like rummaging through my cupboard, and I found these. I actually love snacking on these on their own. So I put some in there, and yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna cut a slice. I think this is gonna be my breakfast. It's not a healthy breakfast, but it's gonna be my breakfast. So I also might make another coffee, because why not? Why not? I have not drank coffee all week just because I haven't felt like it. So it's gonna be a 2 coffee day. How big should I go? That seems reasonable. Oh yeah. Look at that singular walnut in there. It's really funny. It's not that funny, but it's funny to me. So, right. And of course, butter always goes on banana bread. Always. Right, I got to my dressing room. I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit. I have to do some work on my phone, do some uploads and stuff. And I'm gonna have my banana bread while I sit here also. I wanted to tell you guys this. I have been watching A Small Light on Disney Plus, and it is about sort of like the Anne Frank family, but it's about Meep, who is one of the ladies who worked in the office of the Anne Franks, who actually helped hide the Anne Franks and the people who were in hiding with them. Phenomenal show. I have been binge watching it all week. I've actually had to like restrain myself from not finishing to watch it in one night. Such a phenomenal point of view, because obviously I think a lot of like Holocaust war films and like shows focus on the persecuted, so like the Jews, but this particular show shows the people who, you know, were aiding these people and were risking their lives to help these people who were in danger and just going through these tough times. So phenomenal show. Highly recommend it. I've been loving it. If you like history, or even if you don't like history, it's phenomenal. And also, I'm just saying this for myself because I don't like watching like super gruesome shows and movies, and I know that the Holocaust is a very gruesome time, and not to take that away from the situation, but the show isn't like aggressive or gruesome or like super graphic. So it's a show that I've enjoyed watching and still like, you know, get to feel everything that they're feeling without that side of it. So I just wanted to say that because I know that that's sometimes important to me. So anyways, I'm gonna get some work done and eat my banana bread. Good morning. I have a very busy and exciting day ahead of me. I have so much to show you. I also have something that's finally arrived, and honestly, I was worried for the longest time that I made a big mistake. And it's arrived and I get to show you. That's my flat iron. Just adding some last minute little touches to my hair. Honestly, as soon as like water touches my hair or even like humidity, it curls up. So I'm always having to do like my like little edges. That's what gives it away that I have curly hair. Okay, for my lip, this is a new product. This is the MAC Squirt Plumping Gloss Stick. These have been all over TikTok, and if you've seen them, you will know that people have been like crazy about them, but I've actually really liked this brown color, and I'm glad I like the brown color because it's the nicest packaging in my opinion. All of them are like super colorful, so if you like wear the pink color, it's gonna be like a bright pink product, but you can't even like roll it up. It's like so like, it's just the consistency of like a lip gloss. It's really weird, but it's such a pretty color, and I just do a little bit and I tap it in. It is plumping, so it does have that cooling sensation, but if you've used like my Dior Lip Maximizer, it pretty much feels the same, but I really like this one. It's such a pretty color. Mom liked the just the clear one, and yeah. My fragrance, gonna wear Sicily Daria today. It just felt like something really light and fresh today, nothing super overpowering or anything. I'm also almost done my athletic greens. I've been trying to be a bit healthier. I've just been so tired. Obviously, I'm not a good bathroom goer. I need lots of help in the digestive department, so sorry about the sirens, but yeah, AG1 is supposed to be really good for like digestion and sleep and energy, and I think it's even supposed to have like some hormone support, like to help balance out your hormones. So there's just a lot of goodness in here, obviously a lot of fiber and stuff and nutrients, so I'm gonna give it a try. I did get the like 1 month not subscription, but like it's enough for 1 month supply. 1 month supply, that's what I meant to say. I did get the 1 month supply, and it comes with like the water bottle, also comes with a little container that you can put the AG1 into. Anyways, I'm gonna finish to drink this, and then I can go and show you what's living out there. Okay, not living, it's not living, don't worry. I didn't get a dog or anything. And honestly, the taste isn't that bad. Like, I'm pretty picky with flavors, and I can handle it. Like, and I know people can put it in smoothies. So we'll see. That's replaced by morning coffee. Not that I drink morning coffee all the time anyways, but okay, let's go. So excited. So excited to show you this. All right, this has been something that has been months, literally months in the making. I bought this, oh gosh, April? No, probably longer ago. But anyways, let me show you the new addition to the living room. Da, 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 da. Isn't she beautiful? I'm gonna set you down. So this is my new cabinet, and I'm so excited. I absolutely love it. So essentially, I got this one from The Brick, and honestly, we were walking around the showroom, and as soon as I saw it, I was sold. It was so beautiful. This was actually a dresser, and it was a part of a bedroom set, so it actually did come with legs. But I envisioned it being flat on the floor. I thought that made it look less like a dresser, although it doesn't look like a dresser. I mean, I feel like dressers typically don't have this type of thing, but I really loved it. I loved all the ornateness of it. Obviously had that French style that I was telling you guys about. That's what I wanted. And I just love the warmth of the wood. It's so beautiful. I'll bring you in a minute to show you, but oh, it truly is. It truly is so beautiful. What do you guys think? Oh, I love it. Okay, let me bring you in so you can see.
the cabinet in all its glory. I absolutely love it, but let me walk you through here. So obviously this is the cabinet, which is just stunning. All the details, I'll show you. There's just so much detail all around the edges. The drawers are just stunning. Oh, amazing. I just love that all the intricacies follow downwards. It's so stunning. And then up above here, we have a vase on the right from Indigo. 2 paintings, which are like my pride and joy. Those are from an antique shop in Cambridge called Southworks. We've got 2 books. Now, if you've watched my favorite books of all time video, I will leave it up there for you guys. Jane Eyre is actually one of my all-time favorite books, and I actually got this vintage edition at Southworks, the same antique shop that I got my paintings at. This book here, below it, is anthropology. I was really struggling with the green in this book, but I knew that there was going to be a perfect spot for it eventually, and it's here. On the left, we've got another vase from Indigo. They have such great like vases and stuff like that. These guys are from Michaels. These are from Urban Barn, and of course my favorite candle from Dior, Eden Rock. The fragrance is also absolutely amazing. Ah, sorry, we're out of focus. But that is my new cabinet in all its glory, and I absolutely love it. I'm so happy with it. There you go. It's all done and it feels so good. I'm so happy with it. You know, it's one of those things that you're like, when you're waiting for it, you're like, oh, is this gonna be worth the wait? Did I make a mistake? I honestly, like, for a while, because this was at my parents' house, like the cabinet was at my parents' house for a while, I was genuinely like forgetting what it looked like, and then when it arrived, I was like, oh my god, like, it's literally perfect. It's everything I ever dreamed of, and it is a piece that hopefully will, you know, grow with me and evolve with me, and it's not just gonna be like a one and done piece. So yeah, I'm just really happy with it. I love it, how it looks and everything. I also have to show you, these 2 paintings are absolutely gorgeous. So this one is my favorite. It's a beautiful like forest scene, like an autumn scene, and it's just the yellows in it are just, they're gorgeous. They really caught my attention. Just look at this frame, all the details in it. It's just beautiful. It's like engraved. It's just beautiful. And then this one here is another gorgeous painting. I love this one because it was a cityscape. It's honestly, as you can tell, not quite what I would go for. Like, it's almost like line art, almost very modern in the way that it's painted, but I loved the colors and I loved, you know, the cityscape. I love cities, so I really wanted this in my apartment. I thought it was such a great fit. And I feel like, although they're very different in nature, I feel like they complement each other really nicely. I actually thought initially that these 2 were gonna go over here with my other paintings. I thought maybe one of them would go here, the other one would go here, or perhaps even up there. But honestly, I think they look beautiful here, and I don't know if I want to move them. I feel like this isn't centered. Let's scoot this over a bit. So yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know. I love it. I'm really happy with it. Anyways, I'm gonna sit down here now because I actually made an order from H&M, honestly, like 2 days ago, and it's already arrived, so I want to unbox it with you guys. It's just some new pieces from my wardrobe. I just felt like I needed some new inspiration in my wardrobe, so I found some really good pieces, and one of them is literally a dupe for a totem set. Okay, let me grab the package and then we can open it up together. Got a pretty big package. Let's get into it. I got quite a few things. Do it. Oh my god, just from first impressions, things aren't wrapped in plastic. Is that not weird? I feel like that's a little weird. Anyways, all right. So first things first is this little set, and it's like a pinstripe pattern almost. So I got the trousers, and then I got the matching shirt, which Totem has a shirt that is identical to this, and I have been eyeing it up. It is new season, but it's like $400 or something like that. Might even be $500. I'm not sure. Like, I wish I could justify it, but I thought, you know what, if I get enough wear out of this, maybe I'll bite the bullet and get the Totem one. I just thought this was such a cute little comfortable set to be around the house in. Obviously you can pair the shirt with different pants and the pants with different shirts. Anyways, I hope it's not too much with all the gray and the stripes. So that was the first thing that I got. So I got the pants in a size 4, and then I got the shirt in a size small, which, I mean, it did say oversized, but it looks really big. I maybe should have gone for an extra small. Yeah, well, we'll have to try it on. Obviously, if it's supposed to be an oversized fit, maybe it's supposed to fit like that. Next thing I got is actually
2 sweaters, and I got 2 different ones because I wasn't sure what the difference was going to be, and now I can tell the difference. So one of the sweaters was $30, the other one was $70. I knew that from what I could see on the website, the main difference for me was the length of the sweaters, but now I can tell that there's a huge difference in the quality. So the first one is this, this is a shorter one, so this is just a little kind of cardi with little gold buttons, and it is like a beautiful like textured fabric. And then this is the longer cardigan, which same style almost. You've got like the black button. It's a beautiful kind of like textured material, but I have to say the price difference is completely obvious. The cheaper one is unfortunately going to be a return. It is so thin, you can literally like see through it. It just does not, yeah, that is not gonna stand one wash, absolutely not. So that is a big no-no. But again, it's sometimes so hard to tell online like what the difference actually is. So I wanted to get both. I knew I was gonna end up returning one of them, but unfortunately the cheaper one is a no-no. Do not recommend that one at all. This one though actually looks like it'll hold up quite well. I also do love the buttons. Look at that, it's very pretty. This is definitely a keeper. I'm really excited to try this on. I just thought with like little trousers or jeans, it would be a super, super cute piece to have. The next thing I got was a suit, which, okay, it's a little weird that things aren't in plastic. I feel like, I don't know, a little weird. But the next thing I got is a suit, which looking at it in person, it looks completely different online. But this is kind of like an oversized suit in like a mustard yellow. You guys know I love my yellows. So I got the blazer in a size small. Now, I don't know, I'm gonna have to try this on, but it's feeling quite light, quite unstructured, and maybe that's okay for summer. This does come, I think, in a gray, potentially a brown for sure. So with the blazer, I got the matching trousers. So again, I love a good suit moment. These feel quite light. Actually, I quite like the waistband on these. They look quite nice. I'm very excited to try those on. But there you go. So those are them. They are a straight leg. Curious to see how the length is going to sit on me. Usually pants are so long on me, but yeah, so I just thought that'd be a really cool suit for the summer if you're going to an event or even a wedding. I think suits for weddings are fantastic. I mean, obviously I think it's more like customary for women to just wear dresses, but when you're eating and dancing, and I feel like a suit is just comfortable, especially if you can get a fun color to you know, go with the wedding and stuff. So yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna give all of this stuff a steam because it's definitely quite wrinkly, and then I'm gonna try it on because yeah, I want to see what that looks like. But okay, I'm gonna hang this stuff up and then we're gonna steam it. I'm gonna bring in an empty rolling rack so I can start hanging all the stuff. Hangers, I have gotten everything. Let's start hanging up. I had to put my hair up. I'm dying of heat and I have to steam these clothes now. I'm gonna go get the steamer, but hot. Steamed. I literally am like sweating buckets. It's so hot.
There's the sweater, we've got the blazer, which I think this color is honestly beautiful, trousers, and then the little striped gray set, which I think is gonna be such a cute, if not like to go out, And honestly, loungewear. The fabric is super, super soft. Almost feels like a nice like cotton, soft cotton. It's really, really nice.